So, have you ever wondered what separates a good advisory board from a truly game-changing one? It's not just about cramming a bunch of smart people into a room. Nope, it's about the system. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the exact blueprint for a high-impact meeting that is laser-focused on one thing: results.
You know that feeling, right? That kind of lonely feeling you get at the top, when all the biggest, toughest decisions land squarely on your shoulders. Yeah, you have a team, but what you're really looking for is something more, like a personal think tank, a board of trusted peers who just get it.
Okay, so how do you take all that chaotic conversation and turn it into clear, measurable progress? Well, the magic isn't just talking more. It's about having a disciplined, structured format. So let's dive in and break down exactly how this system works. The entire meeting is really built on this foundation of accountability. We kick things off with what I call the accountability engine. And this isn't just your typical, how are things going? It's a systematic check-in designed to track real progress and, keep everyone honest. So every single member runs through this exact 4-part update. It's quick, it's rapid fire, but man, is it a comprehensive snapshot. You get a score on their outlook, you hear their recent wins to build some momentum, you get a direct report on what they promised to do, and you even check on burnout with this freedom achievement. It's like a 360-degree view in just a couple of minutes. And you'd be surprised. There is incredible power in just a simple number. Asking someone for a score from 1 to 10 on their personal and business outlook, it forces this moment of real, honest self-assessment. It cuts right through vague answers like, oh, things are okay. And it gives the whole group an immediate, data-driven feel for where everyone's at. No ambiguity, just a clear signal. And right here, this is the absolute heart of the accountability engine. It all comes down to one simple, direct question. Did you do what you said you were going to do? There's no hiding, no wiggle room. This public act of reporting back is what separates talk from action, and it's what drives real progress between the meetings. All right, so once that foundation of accountability is locked in, we move to the main event. This is where the real magic happens, where the collective brain power of the group is totally unleashed to solve the toughest challenges. We call this the challenge/opportunity topic, or, the deep dive. Just think about it for a second. Imagine having an entire team of world-class consultants focusing on your single biggest problem for a full 40 minutes. That's exactly what's happening here. One member lays out their issue and the entire group's energy is aimed at finding a solution. And this just shows you the fierce discipline that's involved. The agenda is sacred. You've got 2 40-minute deep dives pretty much back to back. This intense, time-boxed focus protects the meeting's most valuable resource, which is the group's attention, and it points it squarely at the most important problems in the room. Okay, so what happens when you bring someone new into this kind of high-trust environment? How do you get them contributing from day one? Well, the answer is a very structured onboarding process that's designed for speed and clarity. See, a new member doesn't just say their name and their title. No way. They share their core vision, they lay out a clear long-term goal, they define their single biggest challenge right now, and, this is key, they say exactly what they need from the group. This blueprint gives everyone else the context to provide immediate, relevant value right from the first minute. So you see, this is so much more than just being polite. It's not a nice to meet you. It is a strategic data transfer. You're basically uploading the new member's entire operating system into the group's collective mind, which allows the board to get to work for them immediately. So, we've built accountability, we've generated some incredible insights, but honestly, none of that matters without this final, most critical step. This is the payoff. This is where we turn all that brilliant discussion into concrete action. The meeting wraps up by bridging this exact gap. First, everyone shares their best takeaways. But here's the crucial part. Every single person then has to boil those insights down into specific personal action steps. And they don't just write them down. They publicly commit, out loud, to getting them done before the next meeting. It's a powerful public declaration of intent. And as soon as that happens, the clock starts ticking. The next meeting date on the calendar, it's not just a placeholder, it's a deadline. Because the very first thing we're going to do at that next meeting is, you guessed it, report back on the commitments made today. The cycle of accountability is totally locked in. And this really is the ultimate takeaway here. The meeting itself is not the end product. The ideas, the brainstorming, that's just potential energy. The real value is only unlocked in the weeks between the meetings, when those action steps get put into practice in the real world. Because at the end of the day, this entire structure is about one thing: creating forward motion. So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. Thinking about your own world, your own business, what is the just one action step you could commit to today to move the needle on your biggest challenge?